Internal reflection. Total internal reflection we are going to start with. Okay, but before that, Shreyanshi, please look at me. Total internal reflection. Before starting with that, okay, we should just have a idea of trigonometry. Small idea.
Trigonometry acts.
Right. Sin theta, you know?
Yes. Sin theta is equal to B upon B.
Sin theta is the ratio of. Very good. Perpendicular upon. Okay. Now see. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. If I ask, what is the maximum value of sin theta?
Maximum.
According to you, what should be the 1? Okay. What should be the minimum value of sin theta? -1. -1. Okay. Sin theta varies from -1 to 1. Okay. First of all, if you observe this relation, sin theta is the ratio of perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Okay. What is the value of sin 90? Come on, Sati. 1. Sin 90 is 1. Okay. Now, for all other values, for all or any other angles, P upon H ratio, if you observe, if in a right angle triangle, hypotenuse is the longest side. So whatever be in the numerator, it will be less than this. Are yes or no? Yes, sir. So the value is going to be less than 1 or not? Yes or no? This point is clear or not? For all other ratios at 90 degree except 90 degree, this ratio will be less than 1 or not? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. So the maximum value of sin theta is 90 degree. Sorry, 1. Maximum value of sin theta is 1. You can note it.
Maximum value.
Maximum value of sin theta is 1. Minimum value of sin theta is -1. Okay. See, whenever you are getting new things in the class, that thing you should write in your rough copy. Okay, that thing you should write. Okay, you will be confused at what to write, what purpose. That is why we are discussing sin theta. Cos is also like that. Okay, the value of cos theta is varying between -1 to 1. Okay, tan theta varies from -infinity to +infinity. Okay, now sin I upon is equal to cos tan. Isn't it? Okay, suppose we have air, we have glass. Sorry, water we can take water. Okay. So here refractive index is 1.33. What is the refractive index of water? 1.33. Is it there, huh? Okay. Suppose we have a situation like this, that light is going like this. Okay. What will be the angle of incidence in this case? What is the angle of incidence in this case? Come on, tell me.
The light is equal to.
Huh?
The light is equal to 180.
Huh? 90 degree. It will be 90 degree. If you draw the normal on the interface, it will be 90 degree. Okay? Are yes or no? Huh? Are yes or no? Jaldi bolo. Okay. So sin I will be what? Sin 90? Yes or no? Then we have sin R. Okay? And that will be equal to what? 1 upon 1.33. Sure? We can write like that one here. Light is going from water to air. Okay. Now let's see. What is the value of sin 90? 1. So 1 upon sine r is equal to 1 upon 1.33. It implies that sine r is equal to, is it possible? Is it possible to get sine r is equal to 1.33?
Yes, no, sir.
The maximum value of sine theta is 1. The maximum value of sine theta is,
Sir, wrong.
it means what conclusion you are getting?
That the maximum value of sin theta is not.
That is you are getting. That is means this is not possible. If this is not possible, what conclusion you can derive from this? Use your brain.
Reflection or
Very good. Refraction will not take place. So one conclusion from this we can get that refraction is not possible for all the angle of incidence. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Since this is violating this value, this result is violating that sine r is 1.33. It is violating the fact that refraction is not possible for all the values of angle of incidence. Okay, there will be some specific range of angle of incidence in which refraction is taking place. Because sine r cannot be greater than 1. But here we are getting greater than 1. Sure? Are yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Good. You can take a note so that I can go for the other one. Refraction is not possible. Okay, now suppose we have a glass lamp. Suppose we have a glass lamp. Okay? Light is coming by your sense, I think. By moving the public thing. You go out of the class. You go out of the class.
Sir, I will not.
You go out of the class. What is the instruction? That you should not say anything. You can ask after the class what is left. Okay? Now last one. We have a glass slab. It is a transparent body. Yes or no? You are able to see a glass slab or not?
Yes,
You are able to see a glass slab. What does it mean? It is a transparent body and you are able to see it. What does it mean?
I will take a transparent.
Some of the lights are getting reflected from the surface of the glass slab. It's not that all the light rays is passing through the glass slab. That is sure? Are yes or no?
Yes, sir. And the glass will be.
Temperature will also increase, so it means there is absorption of light also. Okay, so whenever there is such a situation, three possibilities are there. First, reflection of light will take place. Are yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Reflection, then we have absorption, then we have very good. Absorption, and then we have very good. All these phenomena are happening. Yes or no? It can be with any transparent medium. Suppose we have water also. Again, you are able to see the surface of water. Yes or no? Definitely, also you are able to see, na? Anything you are able to see.
So it is no color to them.
So color you are not able to see.
Some black it is not.
Black also you are able to see or not?
No, sir.
It is not perfectly black. If any body is perfectly black, you will not able to see that. Remember this thing. No body is perfectly black. If it is a perfect black body, it will absorb all the lights which is striking on it. It means there will be no reflection, so you will not able to see that thing. Okay, if all the light passes through it, you will not able to see that thing. Okay, if anything is perfectly black, you will not able to see that. Okay, yes or no? Now, so reflection is there, absorption is there. We can mention reflection as partial reflection here. A small quantity of light is only getting reflected.
Yes, sir.
So we can write partial reflection. Partial reflection. Yes or no? Not all the lights which are striking the interface of air and glass, only a small quantity of light is getting reflected. That is why I am mentioning this reflection will be a partial reflection. This point is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now let us understand total internal reflection. We can also know if light enters from rarer to denser, what is going to happen?
Towards the north.
It will bend towards the normal. So when light enters from, you can write, when light enters from rarer to denser, okay, it bends, very good, bend towards normal, okay. It implies that angle I will be greater than angle R.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
In all the cases, if light is entering from rarer to denser medium, it will bend towards the normal. It means your angle of incidence will always be greater than. Plus, second thing, whatever is the medium, you will decide accordingly. Now, suppose light is going from denser to rarer, bends away from normal. Are yes or no? MCQ can be asked on this thing only. Then angle R is less than angle R. Directly they can ask MCQ. Okay, when light is entering from rarer to denser medium, angle I will be greater than angle R. Angle I will be equal to R. Like that they can ask. So you can easily give your answers. This is very important. You can write it. See, from all these things that I am telling you, MCQ questions can be framed. Thousands of MCQs can be framed. That is why I am emphasizing more, because at least 12 to 14 marks of MCQ will be there in your board examination. 12 to 14 questions from physics, chemistry and bio combined. Okay. So don't take MCQ lightly. Because your voice is coming. Okay. Now let us understand that. This is N2 and this is N1. If I say N1 is greater than N2, N1 is greater than N2, which medium is rarer? Come on there. Which medium will be rarer? N1 is greater than N2. Which medium will be rarer? If I am giving that N1 is greater than N2, N2 will be rarer. Higher the value of refractive index, denser will be the medium. And here N1 is greater than N2. It means N2 will be rarer medium. Sure? Yes. So if we pass light from medium, say M1 to medium M2, okay, light will travel from denser to rarer medium. Sure? Yeah, sure. Denser to rarer medium. This is the condition for internal reflection to take place. They can ask, what is the condition for total internal reflection to take place? That is, light should always enter from denser to rarer medium. Light should always enter from denser. You can write this thing. Condition for total internal reflection. Light should always enter from denser to rarer medium. Your optical fiber is based on this particular phenomena, total internal reflection. Your automatic rain wipers, they are based on this. In automobiles right now we are having the automatic rain sensor wipers. These are based on total internal reflections. Your diamond sparks because of this total internal reflection. Denser to, always denser to rarer. Your question? Saurabh question outside. This is the condition for total internal reflection. Light should always go from denser to rarer medium. Okay, light should always go from denser to rarer medium. Sure, beta? If I ask Ashwani, stand up. What is the condition for total internal reflection? First condition. Denser to rarer. Denser to rarer. Remember this thing. It will always go from denser to rarer. So, say if I say if light is entering from glass to air, is there possibility of total internal reflection? Yes. And if I say that it is going from air to glass, then no. Got it now? Right. Suppose we have a incident ray like this. Okay? After refraction, its path will be like this. Yes or no? Since it is a normal incidence case, it will not bend in any other direction, it will go straight. But the speed will change. So that is why it is refraction. It is refraction. Sure? Yes or no? Now, one more thing. Sin I upon sin R is constant. Okay. If I increase the value of I, what will happen to value of R? Think. This ratio should be constant.
It will also increase.
Very good. Because, see, if we increase the value of sin theta, see, sin theta and theta. If the theta is increasing, your sin theta will also increase. Okay, that you have got the sin 0 की value कितनी होगी? What is the value of sin 0? 0. Sin 0 is 0. What is the value of sin 30? 1. What is the value of sin 45? 1. Very good. Okay, come on, tell me. 1 upon 2 or 1 upon root 2? Which one is greater? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is greater than 1 by root 2.
No sir, 1 by root 2.
1 by root 2, yeah.
1.44 value.
Come on, tell me. Last bench. 1 by 2 is greater or 1 by root 2 is greater? Got it, na? Don't get confused. In that class, 40% of the students get confused. They say 1 by 2 is greater. What is the value of root 2? 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 1.414. This value is less na, in comparison to 2. Right? So if your denominator is less, your fraction will be more for the same numerator. So definitely this value will be. So you have observed the trend that as the value of theta is increasing, sin theta is also increasing. Okay. So if I will increase I, sin I will increase or not? Come on, tell me.
Yes sir,
It will increase, but the ratio is constant.
Yes.
What will happen to R? It will also increase. Got it, na? If your angle of incidence is increasing, your angle of refraction should always increase. Okay? Got it?
Yes sir.
ठीक है ना? If I will increase, R will also increase. This point is clear?
Yes sir.
Yes or no? Whether light is entering from rarer to denser or denser to rarer. Don't get confused. If sin I, if value of I is increasing, your R is going to increase. But if light enters from rarer to denser, the value of I will be more. Okay? And value of R will be less in comparison to I. But if light enters from denser to rarer, R will be more. But if you increase the angle I, again R will increase. Okay? The value can be less or more. You are getting this point or not? I think I have to give some example.
Yes.
Then it will be more clear. See. Suppose this is angle I. Sorry, incident ray. Okay? Suppose it is rarer, it is denser. So it will bend towards the normal?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Sure? Are yes or no?
Yes sir.
This is your I and this is your R. Clearly you will see that I is greater than R. Yes or no?
Yes.
Clearly it is visible? See? This will be the actual path. This angle and this angle are equal, but this angle is less than I or not? See?
Yes, sir.
This whole angle will be equal to I, na? Okay? Now if we are increasing I, see? If we are increasing the value of I now, like this, suppose. Now the value of I is increased or not? Come on.
Yes.
And now it is more? Yes or no?
Yes sir.
But it will bend towards the normal. See, again I is greater than R or not? Bro,
Yes sir.
I is greater than R or not? But if you compare these two R has increased or not?
Yes sir.
Now this point is clear. Okay? The confusion is gone. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes sir.
Okay. So now we are good to go to ahead. So now let's focus on total interpretation. This concept is clear, na?
Yes sir.
तुम्हारा हाथ कटवा दीजिए सही बता जरूरत क्या है this is N1. N1 is greater than N2. Means this medium will be gone. This will be denser. Okay. So suppose this is the normal. Suppose we have this angle. It will bend away from the normal. Yes or no? Earlier it is going straight. Now we are increasing our angle of incidence. Now we are increasing our angle of incidence. Now we are increasing our angle of. Earlier it was 0. Now I have increased my angle of incidence. It is bending here. Yes or no? Now suppose I increase the angle of incidence further. You know very well. To keep the ratio constant, it will bend more. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
At some angle, okay, it has become okay along the interface. So what is the angle of reflection in this case?
90.
The angle of incidence corresponding to which your angle of reflection becomes 90 degree, that angle is called critical angle. That angle is called critical angle. That angle is called critical angle. Sure?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion? If we increase the value of angle of incidence more than this, what will happen? All this light will bend? Yes or no? Means none of the light is passing through medium 2. Means all the lights are getting reflected back to the same medium. Means we have a total internal reflection case. All these are partial reflection case. Some of the lights are getting reflected. But angle more than critical angle, all the incident light will be get reflected back. So that is why this is called total internal reflection. Got it? So I have a situation like this. Let this angle is IC, means critical angle of incidence. So you know it's critical. Okay. We have a critical angle of incidence. What will be the path of reflected ray? Here?
Yes, sir.
Are yes or no? And that is equal to 90 degree. Yes or no? Jaldi batao.
Yes, sir.
That this is N1. This is N1 na?
Yes, sir.
And this is N2. Okay. Okay. So we can write its natural like sin IC upon sin R, right? Sin R is equal to N2 upon N1. What is the value of sin R in this case? Sin 90? 1. So we can write sin IC is equal to N21. Like that only, refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. So this is the value of critical angle also? Are yes or no? Using this relation we can calculate critical angle for a given refractive medium. Can calculate or not? Suppose we have glass and air, what should be the critical angle of that medium? We can use this relation directly? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sure? Yes or no? Okay, good. You can take a note. So that further in the coming lecture. Okay?